Hey YouTube, this is Kentucky Wildcat Fan 78. This is Kings Island's Halloween Haunt, what you need to know. If you don't know where Kings Island is, it is about 20 to 25 miles outside of Cincinnati, Ohio, in a small town called Mason. Now, when you get to the park, there are two ways. You can drop people off or you can go into their parking lot. To get to the parking lot, you just keep going past where you do the drop-off spot and you'll see other cars. Now, it's $17 to park or $27 for preferred parking, depending on how you want to do it. Now, next thing, if you buy a ticket at the gate, it is $70. I'm not quite sure what kids are, but I will put that when I can find it. Now, once you get inside the park, you do have to go through security before you get to the ticket office. So you have to remove stuff like your phone, your wallet, your keys, stuff like that, just for general purposes. Next thing is, once you get in the park, as you turn to your left to go toward Action Zone, which has rides like Delirium, Banshee, the Bat, and so forth, you will see a small place where you can buy your Fast Pass system, your Fright Lane Pass, which I'll get to, and your all-you-can-eat meal plan. Now, the Fast Passes is $48. The Fast Pass Plus is like $56, and then I think the Fright Lane is $70 or something. Once I can find that information, I'll put that down below, and maybe after I put this video up, but I will find the information and put it down below. The all-you-can-eat meal deal is $29.99 plus tax, which comes out to $32.02. That is good for any restaurant in the park, but it does not include snacks that I'm aware of. But when you buy it at the window, you will get like a voucher that will tell you where it's good at. Corporate rides, it's good at Subway, Chick-fil-A, and that's about it as far as I'm aware of. Then they also have like a Chicken House, Panda Express, La Rosa Pizza, stuff like that. My advice though, get to the park as early as you can, because especially Saturdays, they do get extremely crowded because the park is open longer than Fridays. So you have to make sure you get to the park as early as you can so you can get on the ride you want. Because once Haunt starts, it's just complete and utter chaos because you have people that are still there from the day. You have people coming in for haunt. Plus, you have the scare actors and stuff like that. Okay. With that being said, also with the food plan, that does not include drinks either. A small Coke is, I think it's like $3.89. A large Coke is like $5.50 or something. My best advice is to buy a souvenir cup. They do sell it for the day or the season. My best advice is if you're going for the day, just buy for the day. It's like $13 or $13.89 or something like that. But you get free refills all day. It's good at any restaurant or drink stand. They do sell Coke products. But with it being October, even though it is still considered fall, especially the drink stations, there's not as many of them open for haunt. You will have to play the game, what I like to call Fight the Bees. The one that I've mostly seen them at is the one in the water park for the kids event, which I'll get to here in a second. Now, if you know people who want to do Kings Island but do not want to do haunt part of it because, you know, they don't like getting scared or whatever, my best advice is to take them during the day. Which the day stuff runs 11 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Around 4:30 they will start blocking off the entrance to the rides to get the last riders in on those rides for the night, so they can shut those down to get ready for haunt. Now haunt goes from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. The indoor mazes will open up at 6. Sometimes if it's crowded, they will open them up earlier. Especially probably Saturdays, they open them up around close to 6. The indoor ones are Blackout, Chaos, which is brand new for this year. It's a werewolf maze. I can't think of what it's called. And then, but then the scare zones and outdoor mazes open up at 8 o'clock. The scare zones are Wasteland, Coney Mall, which is like a clown theme. Then you have Pumpkin Eater. And then you also have Freak Street. The outdoor mazes are Field of Screams and Cornstalkers. I think it's Cornstalkers. I'm not for certain on Cornstalkers, but I think it is. Now, I will say this. Bring your patience. It does get extremely crowded. Lines get extremely long for everything. Food, rides. Some games get busy, some don't. But please bring your patience. I cannot emphasize that enough. Oh, entertainment wise, they got, I can't think of what the show is called, but it took the place of one in the front in that big amphitheater near Diamondback. Then they also have another one in the it's the Germantown area of the park, in the big sit down place. I don't know what that one is either. But also, as far as phone charging areas for the park, that's just kind of a hit and miss situation. The best place is Festus House that I just mentioned. Now, other areas where you can charge can be basically wherever you find an outlet. Those are harder to find at times, but you can find some. But if you do find one in park, please don't unplug any Halloween haunt prop or fog machine. That's something you don't really want to do. That's a road you don't want to go down. They will get on you about it, asking you why did you do that, stuff like that. And if you wanted to say to charge your phone, they may not have the happiest look. So please, the best advice I can say is Festus House, or even the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame Grill. Over in the bar area, they do have one or two plugs you can plug your phone into. Which brings me to this. The Reds Hall of Fame Grill does sell beer. And they do have football games on. So if you know your certain team is playing at a certain time on a certain channel, get there before, try and find a seat, and ask if they can put on that channel. Sometimes they may say no, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Also, last bit of advice, the park does offer free Wi-Fi. All you need to do is put in your email and press like the basic, I understand this, and you do get connected. Now, certain areas it's not as well connected. You still get some, but it's not strong. The best places that are strong is usually Festus House in that general area. But with Haunt, the signal for that may struggle just because of so many people using it. So my best advice is, if that's the case, be patient. Other than that, have fun if you go. Now, please note this. This video not only goes out to just Kings Island, but this also goes out to any other amusement park Halloween event, which includes parks like Cedar Point, Valley Fair, any Six Flags chain park, and stuff like that. Now, Halloween Horror Nights is a different story. I would do a video on them, but since I've never been to the event, I've only seen videos. I cannot really say what to do on those, but it'd be the same similar thing as I mentioned in this video. Either way, have fun, get scared, and enjoy.